LinkedIn is a great tool that we get to use as actors. It's about building relationships with directors, writers, producers, people in the industry. Hey there, Jodie Bentley here, actor, producer, and career coach. And today I want to talk about your LinkedIn profile, because LinkedIn is a great tool that we get to use as actors. You're not going to necessarily find auditions there, right? It's not about that. It's about building relationships with directors, writers, producers, people in the industry. But I find far too often that the profiles on LinkedIn that actors are creating for themselves aren't very efficient. They aren't giving all the information that people would want. I find that people are listing a lot of their credits over and over and over and over again, right? So then their LinkedIn becomes a long laundry list of their resume. But you have that. It's already called your resume. Do you know what I mean? And yes, I know LinkedIn is your professional resume online, but you don't have to list every credit. There is a more efficient way to do it. And I want to show you how to spruce up your profile, make it really compelling, and give people the information that they need succinctly. All right, I'm going to turn off my screen, show you my profile, and give you some tips. Let's do this. All right, here we are in my LinkedIn profile. And I'm just going to walk you through some basic things that you can do now, as I said, to spruce up your profile and make it more compelling. So first of all, you want to have your photo, right? And maybe something consistent that you're using across your social so people can recognize you. Again, that brand recognition and visibility. So I'm actually using here the picture I use in my coaching business because I'm using LinkedIn for acting and coaching. That's why my title is actor, producer, narrator, creative business coach. And then my banner, I put all my acting quotes, and this is more me as actor, this picture is more me as coach. So I have both those things there. So really think about what is it you want people to know, what's the picture you're using, and what is the banner that you're using in the background that can be consistent with the banner you're using on Facebook. And so that way we have, again, brand consistency among your social media profiles. And Canva is a great tool to create any banners. I did create this in Canva. They have templates built in for sizing already. It's free. So I really invite you to use Canva to create banners that really represent you and who you are. Okay, then you see here that this is a section, so wait for this to open, where you have your little intro, right? And you get to put the main positions that you want people to know about you. So your current position and your education. So current position, if you are in the union, I definitely recommend putting the union here. Right away it goes, you're an actor. I get it. So put your union there. And I think it's really great to have your university or training or whatever it is up here on the top of your profile as well. It's a great way to find people, to connect with people who trained where you trained, and it lets people know where you've trained as well. So again, using the union, whether that's Actors Equity, ACTRA, SAG-AFTRA, whatever it is, and then your training or university or college, whatever it is that you have here. Now, if you aren't in the union yet, you can actually put your agent there if you have an agent. If you don't have an agent or you're not in the union, that's okay. You can actually, if you like, create a company page in LinkedIn. And I did this for a long time. Before I was in the union, I had jodiebentley.com as the company page, and I had that there. So people knew right away, oh, she has her own website. Oh, what does she do? So that was what I used to do until I became union. Then I ended up putting that there. So you have a couple different choices. I'm just going to scroll down to your about. I really invite you to have a bio here that really describes you and who you are. Let people know that. So if you have one on your website already, feel free to copy and paste, or something on IMDb, copy and paste. But I also would invite this to have a little bit more of your personality injected into it and not feel so clinical. So let's use that about page to let people know what you are about, your point of view, who you are, what you do. LinkedIn now has a featured section. So I have my acting website in the featured section. It's very simple. You literally just add a link. I'm clicking edit so you can see. That already puts your title in there, or I put my title in there because those are all the things that I do. And I put a little thing and put a link to my website in there. So I'm putting that as my featured link. So again, if you have a website, I really invite you to put it there. If you want people to know more about you, maybe it's your IMDb that you could put there. Maybe it's your Instagram. Again, whatever tools you have that you are really using to showcase who you are. Now I'm going to come down to experience. So the experience, this is where I find people were just listing, oh, worked on Modern Family, worked on Never Have I Ever, worked on All My Children, worked on, right? So people just were listing all of their credits, and this would go on for days. But see, we really want to keep it simple. I invite you to keep it simple. So again, my experience I have here at SAG-AFTRA. The company is SAG-AFTRA, and I'm an actor, producer, audiobook narrator. When I was in New York doing mostly theater, I had Actors Equity here. Again, when I wasn't in the union, I had my Jodie Bentley page, which now I turned into my creative business coaching page. So this is linked to an actual LinkedIn page, and I'll show you more about that in a second. So I invite you to have your experience listed under the union status, under an agent, your manager, whatever you want are. You can put that there and have your title. Now, the nice thing here is you can put links. So we have links. So you can upload your reels, anything you want to upload, or you can have a link to Vimeo or what have you as well. So these are 2 Vimeo links I have in here, and then that's my official acting website I put in there again under actor. So now that allows people to go right to my reels and go right to my website. As opposed to listing all of my credits, they can go to my website to see a full list of all of my credits. Now, I mentioned that I had a jodiebentley.com page before I was in the union, before I had an agent and was really using them on LinkedIn. I had created a page, which at that time was called a company, for jodiebentley.com. That's what I've done for my coaching. I've created a Jodie Bentley creative business coach page. I just clicked that. So this is my page as a coach. So here we go. But I can link that on my profile, which keeps things clean. So you could do that if you'd like as well for you as the actor. So that's how I've chosen to do it here. And still, what's great is you can add your links. Please upload or have links to give people more information, right? So I link to my coaching website. I link to my free Facebook group for actors. So again, what can you put up there? I'm a voiceover artist. I work for Curio. I have that on there. I still get to add my demos on here, which I haven't done yet. But I really wanted to showcase that as a separate job description as opposed to just this, because this was more my acting, audiobook narrating, producing, and this is more, I'm narrating news articles. It has a different feel and vibe, so I put that there. So again, and I have my other teaching stuff on there, but I really wanted you guys to see how I structured myself as an actor on LinkedIn. Because I think we really want to keep this, I know we really want to keep this simple. So how can we keep this the simplest way possible? And this I found is to be the simplest and most efficient way possible. I invite you to add skills, to endorse people, to get endorsed, to get recommendations. It's a great way to build clout, to give people recommendations, and they will give you recommendations. It's just a great way to build clout about who you are and what you do, and the skills and endorsements and the recommendations. All right, so that's my little mini tutorial on LinkedIn about how to really set up your profile for maximum effect. I trust that this helps. If you have any questions, please comment below. I will be in here and answering any and all questions that you have. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye.